Anthony Hartwig here with a FITCH boys soccer player profile. We're joined by senior Chris Gizzoni. Chris, thank you so much for coming on, talking to us about your season.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So let's talk about being a senior. You know, you're going into your senior season. It hasn't started yet, but you've been working so hard to get ready for it. What's it been like prepping for the senior year and knowing that it's your last chance to wear that uniform?
It's been a lot of work. We're focusing on helping the younger players, trying to get us to like the best we can be for the season.
You spend a lot of time on soccer. I know you play, in the club season. You also play high school, of course. What do you love so much about this sport?
I love how like you just playing the game just takes your mind off life. Like if you're having a hard day, going to the field just makes everything better.
Let's talk about your journey. Like, when did you start playing soccer? When did you find yourself falling in love with it?
I first started playing when I was around 8. I joined the travel soccer team with my friends, and then we started playing. It like when I first started playing, I wasn't good at all, but I just like really fun. It really like helped me get out of my comfort zone because I'm very shy. So it's helped me better myself as a person.
Talking to Coach James a little bit earlier on to preview this season, he talked about how many seniors this team lost last year. So you're going to be one of the guys that is leaned on as leadership, to fill that little void that is left. What's it been like kind of trying to be a leader and trying to kind of, fill that space that was left last year?
Yeah, it's been pretty like I'm honored to be a captain of this team because that's always been my goal for since I was a freshman. But it's just kind of hard because like sometimes things don't go your way and you got to act like everything's all right because they're all looking to you to see how things are going.
We also talked with Coach about how you're reigning conference champions, and although it's going to be new faces, the style and the tenacity and the aggressiveness of this team isn't going to go away. How confident do you think this team is going into this season, knowing that you're the reigning champs?
I think we're pretty confident. Even I think we do know like we can. This isn't a privilege. We need to earn it again. But I feel like our team, if we work together and play out, I know we can play. I feel like we could do it again easily.
Talk us through your leadership qualities. What do you think defines you as a leader? What kind of leader are you?
On the field. I'm definitely one of the loudest people. I like being vocal on the field, and then off the field, I'm not really talkative, but I'm usually just show by example. That's how I like to lead.
You already said you're kind of a shy person. What makes you come out when the soccer lights come on? What kind of gets you out of that shell?
I just feel like the field's like my comfort zone. When I'm on the soccer field, I'm just a whole different person. I'm I'm like I go out, I start yelling. I'm into the game. It's like the aggressiveness of the game. It just brings it out of me, I guess.
You already told us that when you started, soccer was outside your comfort zone. Now it's your absolute comfort spot. When did that happen? When did that click into soccer being kind of your comfort zone?
It was really after like the first year or so. It's just all I wanted to do. Like I didn't want to go play other sports. I just wanted to go play soccer. If I had a rough day, I just want to go play soccer. It's really like my home now.
You don't go through a career as long as yours without facing some kind of adversity. Can you talk to us about maybe what your biggest form of adversity has been so far in your career and how you got past it?
Definitely last year, it was like May. I broke my kneecap, and that was one of the hardest things for me to do because I couldn't run on it. I couldn't play soccer. But one of the things that made it better is I came to every practice and I tried like helping out the other players while I couldn't help. So that kind of helped me get through. But that was definitely my hardest part of all my soccer career.
Anytime you are going through an injury like that, trying to come back from it, obviously there's a physical rehab that you have to go through, but there's also that mental side of it where you have to kind of trust your body again to be able to be 100%. What side has been harder for you, physically getting back or mentally getting back?
It was definitely the mental part because right after the injury, I was kind of scared to go into like tough challenges because I didn't want to do it again because I never want to do that again. But after help with James and other like my parents and other leaders on the team last year, it really helped me get through it.
To get through it, there's a lot of work that you have to drive through that pain to get back to being right. What kept you driven? What kept you working hard to get back on this field?
Well, last year definitely was. I just wanted to play with the team. I before the season even started, I knew this team was special last year, and I wanted to be with that team and on that field at every moment. So that definitely helped me push through the pain.
We always like to ask seniors about leaving a legacy and trying to kind of leave their mark on the program. What kind of footprint do you want to leave behind on the soccer team when you graduate?
I definitely want to make this team like something everyone wants to be on. I don't want it to be this awful environment. I want everyone to have fun and everyone to think they belong here.
When we interview players next year and we ask them kind of what they learned from the seniors before, which would be you and your group of seniors, what do you hope their answer would be? What are you trying to kind of instill into the younger players that are going to be the future of this program?
I really want to know how to help other people without getting them all mad. So I want to be able to help younger players and be able to bring people into the program to make it fun for everyone. I don't want a hostile environment at the place. That's what I want to really leave behind.
Let's talk about your future after high school. What are some things that are on the horizon for you that you want to do after you graduate?
Well, I definitely want to play college soccer. That's my number one goal right now. I'm looking at different colleges, trying to find which one fits me best. And then I also want to get a degree in accounting and hopefully become an accountant when I grow up.
The recruitment process is different for everyone. How has it been so far for you? I mean, have you kind of narrowed it down? Have you seen some places you like? What are some things you're looking for in a college program?
Yeah, definitely. It's really difficult, but I've been talking with a few coaches. I definitely want a smaller college, but has soccer focus, which are nice equipment, nice fields, smaller campus, and really, really nice soccer coaches and pretty good players. That's what I'm looking for.
Accounting is not an answer we hear a ton. There's a lot of numbers, obviously. You must be a math person. What drove you towards wanting to be an accountant and wanting to go into that career field?
My dad's pretty good with numbers. He's a treasurer, and I've always liked math and stuff. And he brought up the accounting, and it's kind of that's kind of why I want to go now.
Do you ever give your teammates a hard time, like, hey, in a couple of years when you need money or you need money figured out, you're gonna have to come to me. I'm gonna be the money man.
Yeah, definitely my brother.
When you think about how special this team is, you already talked about you think this team is really special this year. What is that defining factor for Fitch soccer you think that makes it going to be a special team?
I think since we've all played together since travel, every player on the team, I think I've either been on a travel team with or my dad has coached him as a travel coach. So it's pretty special to see everyone from the travel program all here together.
Let's also talk about Coach James real quick and getting another year with him. And we had a chance to talk with him. I mean, you talk about someone that has been to every level of soccer, knows what he's talking about. What's it like to be coached by him and to get one more year under the belt with him as your coach?
It's really great because he knows a ton. No matter what problem you have, he can always help you out. And he's always there if you need him for after hours. I always ask him for drills and stuff to do at the fields. And he'll never not send it over drills to do. It's always nice.
What part of your game do you think he has the biggest impact on as far as the growth that you've had over your career?
Definitely my passing, because one of the things I take pride in is I'm a pretty good passer of the ball. So he's helped develop that in me because most of his drills are focused on passing, and it's really helped me over the years.
Chris, we end these player profiles the same way every time. We want to make sure that we give you the chance to kind of shine a light on the people in your life that kind of have your back, that have been there for you throughout everything that you've gone through. So I want to give you time to give out some shout outs and some thank yous to the people in your life that deserve it.
I really want to thank my parents because they've helped me through every difficulty I ever had with soccer and life. And then I also want to thank my two travel coaches, Chad and Jerry, because they've really started this in me. They're the reason I'm here right now. So
Chris, we want to thank you so much for coming on, talking to us about your senior season. We wish you the best of luck this year with your teammates, and we can't wait to talk to you again real soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.